So what am I going to moan about today? I'll tell you what I'm going to moan about. Spurs fans. What a wonderful bunch of supporters they are.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. Now, of course, it looks very much like Arsenal have beaten Spurs to the signature of William Saliba. Now, there is another player as well from Real Madrid, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. But that will actually be two. But this one, it looks very, very much like William Saliba has chosen Arsenal over Spurs. Now, Spurs went and put in this offer a week or so ago, tried, stealing the march at the last minute. And all you saw was Spurs fans everywhere. Some were even comparing it to the time we took Sol Campbell from them. I have absolutely no idea where they got that from. There was one supporter in particular as well that was actually planning the whole welcome video of Saliba. Spurs fans were absolutely buzzing about it. The moment it gets said that he's, decided not to go to Spurs, he's chosen Arsenal, all the Spurs fans, we didn't want him anyway. He'd have only been fourth choice. He's not better than what we've got. Blah, blah. Listen, take the L, lads. We're still a bigger club than Spurs. You might be in a better position than us at the moment. Nice shiny new stadium and the training ground and all this, that, the other. But the fact is that we are a bigger club than Spurs. Even without Champions League football, we are still bigger. There's a difference between bigger and better. Right now, Spurs are better, but they will never be bigger. And I don't think in my lifetime I will ever get to see that. Because there's no way they're winning another, 11 league titles? The FA Cups and everything else? You're not doing it. You're never going to go a season unbeaten. You're not going to win the league at the Emirates. Twice. Simple, really. Better, not bigger. And I think this shows. Unlike you Spurs fans, so take the L. That's what I'm going to moan about today. So let's have a look at the transfers and what's going on in football. First one is Wilfried Zaha. He has handed in a transfer request at Crystal Palace. And the reports are saying that Arsenal will come back in for an improved bid this week. Now, the first one was £40 million, and we're going to have to pay a little bit more than that. I feel that we can probably get a deal done if players are included as well. We've got a few players that are surplus to requirements at Arsenal. The likes of Cole Jenkinson, even Mustafi's been mentioned, Mohamed El Neni. Palace need players, and it's very clear that Unai Emery wants Wilfried Zaha. So hopefully we can get a deal done, and hopefully this is not too long and drawn out. I suppose it helps us in a way that Wilfried Zaha has actually said that he wants to leave Crystal Palace and not be there anymore. So we'll wait and see with that one. Reports last night are saying that St Etienne defender William Saliba is now an Arsenal player. He will be loaned back for the year. The only thing that's missing is official confirmation. It's a 5-year deal, goes back for the year, and then he joins Arsenal at the end of next season. And Saliba has actually chose Arsenal over Spurs. And is, from all the reports and what everyone's saying in France, he is one of the hottest properties in France right now. So we've got ourselves a very, very good signing on our hands. The only thing that's missing is official confirmation. The big talking point yesterday was Barcelona have apparently bid £90 million to try and re-sign Neymar, and they're including a couple of players. Now, the players being mentioned are Philippe Coutinho. He's one of them because he's obviously, had a bad time since he's joined from Liverpool. And also Dembele, with the opportunity of going back to France. And I'll tell you something, if those are the two players that Barcelona are offering PSG, as well as 90 million, then they need to take their hand off. That is an unbelievably good deal. And when you think of what, Barcelona paid for Coutinho and Dembele, if you add that to the 90 million pound, it works over 300 odd million pound. That's ridiculous. So yeah, it's pretty evident that Neymar won't be a PSG player for much longer, but where will he end up? So that's all we've got in terms of the news, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I've got a lot of revenge on my mind for a few people.
was like, I ain't losing to these. Come on! Yeah!
Hold on to your seatbelt because it's about to get bumpy.